to Fatman Keeps Him.
It's great to see you. I hope you're all well and having a fantastic week. We're back at Spa. We were here a little while ago, but we've decided to come back. I've already had one little practice race to see how it went, and I finished in the same place as I started. But here we go. We are ready to get started. Now, I'll just make sure that it's shared out. You can see there some very competitive times. Sophie has just beaten me by a fraction, and Mohammed has done a phenomenal run at 2:26.3, which is really something else. That hopefully we can get some good times and have some good races. I'm going to try and do a couple of laps as well, just to get back into it, make sure that we're on the pace. There we are. Right, just sharing this out just now. And there we go. And I'll just put it out on Twitter. Okay, right. There we are. I'm ready to go. And there we are. Right, here we are. That's good. So we're choosing the Peugeot because it does seem to be a very good car. Overall, for 3 laps at Spa. It's a tricky one because at the moment you'll find that the racecraft people are kind of weaving across the track and doing all sorts of interesting lines to try and keep you behind them. So it's trying not to get involved in that, trying to get far enough ahead, avoiding the problems. I know that lots of people have been playing this track this week and having varied results. We had a kind of crazy start to it on Monday, but then we did a bit better later on. So in fact, if you haven't seen our video that we did earlier, it was quite fun actually. I got my good friends Jonathan and Andrew Marr to come on and pretend to be FIA GT Sports stewards, and they were analysing my driving, so we had a good laugh doing that. I know quite a few of you have already watched it, which is great, so I appreciate that very, very much. And of course we got over 330, we got to 334 subscribers, which was brilliant. So thank you very much for all that, for all your subscriptions there. It's very, very kind. I really do appreciate it. So can we do a good lap at Spa? Well, let's see. We've got just over 2 minutes to go, so we're not going to quite manage to get a lap out of there, but I'll do it for the next one. But we had the first, I actually had a race about 10 minutes ago, and we started 9th and finished 9th. But it was, you know, sometimes I find the first races are kind of funny, aren't they? You need to kind of get into it, but I feel like I'm a bit more in the zone, so hopefully we can do a bit better. So I hope you've all had a good week, by the way. It's been pretty chilly up here in the south of Scotland, but looking forward to this indeed. It's going to be good fun. But I'm going to make sure I've got my phone there so I can keep up with what's been happening. Right, there we go. Now, there we go. I'll just make sure that my two colleagues know that we're started. Now, here we are, streaming now. Right, let's see what we can achieve. Seemingly, I think next week's race C, I think, is Autopolis, also in the Group 4s. That could be quite an interesting one, especially if that's race C, because there'll probably be a bit of strategy involved. So that could be quite fun, because it's quite a good track. I don't know what the other ones are, but I know I think it was Womble Leader that was saying that Autopolis is going to be played, so that could be quite fun. I've reset tonight's sub singer. Cummy smashed through the 350. We'll have to wait and see, but maybe we'll get on there a bit later on as more people gather to watch the races. I know some people were doing FIA yesterday. If you've been doing that, I hope it went well. Look at that, the crowds are waiting in anticipation. Now we'll join the lobby any second now. Now we managed to get up into A on Monday, so I'm hoping we can increase that and build hopefully some reasonable points tonight. That would be good. Oh, we're down in 14th, so we've got a lot to do. Ah. Oh, hello Alex. 40. It's very good to see you. Hi mate, I'm new around here and loving the content. Keep up the great work from Bournemouth. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you very much. That's very kind. I enjoy doing it. It's great fun, and I'm very glad that you enjoy it. Ah, Sean, the man who will come on the show eventually. How are you doing, Sean? I'm very well. I've had a good week this week. It's been pretty reasonable. Can't complain. All the better for seeing all you guys here. It's always fun to see you here. So we're starting 14th now. We've really desperately got to make up some places, and it was a lot of the guys in this lobby were in the last one, so there was definitely room to make improvements. In fact, I got stuck behind a Spanish driver for a little while, but we managed to get past him in the end, so we will see. I thought I might start a little bit earlier. Aye, that's good. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good indeed. But similarly, we're saying that the Group 4 race for next week is going to be at Autopolis, and it's possibly race C. So that could be quite an interesting one. So we've got a good mixture of... I was hoping to try and get into Womble Leader's lobby, because I know he's doing this race, but we haven't quite managed to get into his lobby. I think he's probably maybe got a slightly faster time, but we'll see. So, can we make up some places? 10 laps Autopolis. Alright. I quite like Autopolis. I've been pretty competitive there the last time. I was only about a second off the top 10, so I'm hoping that we can do that. Will Ollie be streaming tomorrow? Yeah, Autopilot Science. That's definitely predictive text. Okay, now this means we're going to be pretty much at that chicane, isn't it? In fact, when I was 9th, I was right on the chicane, which is a bit of a pain. So we're going to be beyond that. Good to see everyone tonight. Group 4 here. Alright, yep, that's the... Or did I say Group 3? I apologise if I did. Okay, we're miles away, miles and miles. Right, let's see how many Pierre Genring. I wonder if I was racing him on Monday. I'm also going to try and do a bit of time trial in the next lobby just before it qualifies, to try and see if I can improve my time a bit. Tell ya, what was the point of that? Nobody gains with that. And he must have known I was there. Any news on the land? No brakes, man. Not wanting to slow down at all. I wonder if my brakes are even working. Ah, right. That's very good, Sean. Stop. There's definitely time if I can get these corners properly done. Especially that first corner. Lots of what we're taking up ahead.
Oh, there are penalties ahead. Oh, almost got him. That was quite close. That was working quite well. It's like a crash sometimes, is it? To be honest, being a golfer, I'm kind of looking forward to playing it as well. No. Well, at least we're getting the clean races, which is not too bad. But, and we were ahead of our number by just. That, right, we need to try and get a better lap time because we're a bit slow, a wee bit slower than the guys in front. No. But hopefully we would have made up a few points there. Got to make sure I get my braking points right. Good to see everyone though. I hope you're all well. It's a lovely Thursday night. It's about 4 degrees here in Scotland. I hope it's a lot warmer where the rest of you guys are. You can enjoy, Sean, if you're going to play some golf, it sounds like it must be relatively warm where you are. Now, we'll get some time trial done on this before the lobbies start, and we'll make sure that we can get some good results. We've already got a good number of likes, which is great. It's all building up. Right, so we're on a 2 minutes 26.739. Can we get that down a bit? I think we can. Oh, golf course only about a month. Can't wait to get back out there. Yeah, absolutely. My parents' friends come round. I just go off on my bike. I'm only 13, so I see things differently. And you kind of cover it. Absolutely. Right, let's get Armin there. Okie doke. A wee bit better, I think. Andrew, good to see you. Not quite. No, we've had 2 clean races actually so far. Right, we can definitely make up a bit of time. Come on, come on, come on. Damn. Just got that there. We were up by quite a bit. That's unfortunate. Maybe we could have done a 26.7 a low, perhaps, but... Alright, I don't know. I'm not deleting anything. I'm not sure. Good to see you guys. Trying to get my time down a bit. I don't know if we'll quite get this lap. Oh, a wee bit, little bit off our best, but not too far away. Ah, that's funny. That's funny, Sean. Oh, we're up to 7th. That's a wee bit better. Ian of Durham is in pole position. Let's see. Oh, the French guy that were racing before, he is just in front. Schenke 79, Avanar 1973, UK Senna. So I don't think we haven't quite managed to get. I was hoping to try and get in with Womble leader, but he's not. He must be in a higher lobby. He is very quick, to be fair. But we're not doing too badly. We're Pierre, the French guy. We had quite a big battle in one of the races. I wonder actually if it was him I raced against on Monday. He's quite dodgy, but so in Starbug, won't rest a fat man. Yes, yeah, I'm in Crichton Starbug tonight, and I'll just start it with this one. That so, Fen Tiger Racing, nice to see you again. Lots of Brits in this with big names on. Got to protect that SR, absolutely, absolutely. Now next week, but hopefully we're going to be moving next week if it all works out. We'll be. I'm going to stream. I'm not sure if it'll be Monday night. It may well be Monday during the day, possibly late morning, early afternoon. So yet to confirm. Because after that, we're going to have to take everything down and get it ready for the move. So it's all. But I also might try maybe over the weekend if I've got a chance. I might just do another stream. See how we go. They've painted last year's car, have they? The Haas. Yeah, they struggled quite a lot last year, didn't they? Haas really were struggling. Okay, so this time we're well up the grid. We're in 7th. Can we go even further? Oh, somebody's using a Scirocco on pole. That's pretty good going. See, if we could just get another couple of tenths, we would be right in there. We would have been second on the grid. So it's going to have a chance. At least our last few time trial times were a bit quicker. The Frenchman in front, he got quite a few penalties in the last race. That. I have to say that's the worst place to start, right on the chicane. Oh, thanks very much, Alvaro. Good to see you. Alright, I don't know, I'm not doing anything, I don't have a moderator. bit of slipstream. Yeah, we just managed to get him back. Got a little bit of space between us. So good, come on. Hello, Pierre. Good to see you. Speed down, you! Really getting that corner wrong. Oh, that was not so good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, jumping cars. See, there's not much in it between us and the cars in front. Oh well, we started 7th and finished 7th, but we need to get that first corner right, because if we can do that, then I think we'd be far quicker, and we need to get Eau Rouge right as well. We're struggling a wee bit, but the guy in the F-Type behind didn't seem to. He must have had. I think he had a problem at on lap 2. Goodness, it said door number 1 on that one, but we've had 10 races that are clean, which is not too bad. Oh, thanks very much, Alvaro. That's very kind. Thanks, Andrew. It's at least we're kind of getting there, and we're hopefully. I don't think we'll lose too many points by being 7th. This would be nice to get a bit further up the field. I definitely think we could do it if we can get a bit closer. Just to be consistent. We did a 226.8. What was I doing? A 227.2. So we're not too far away. But yeah, we can definitely do a bit better. Just got to get that first corner right. That's kind of super critical to get a good run out of there. I mean, because there's probably easily a few tenths in it. I know now. Was it Ollie? Did Ollie race here and something happened? I know he'd done a video about it and it looked quite interesting. I never quite had a chance to see it, but. I know that he was racing here. It's kind of crazy because, I mean, there was quite a few cars quite near each other, but they weren't quite near enough to have a battle. But I think once you get once you get in the zone here, there's definitely time to be made, and then you can start pushing people a bit. Because I think we're reasonable on the brakes when we get it right. That it's just trying to keep that, get the lines right. And we're not too bad after Eau Rouge as well. You come up to the top of the hill. I'm definitely finding that I know that Rebecca was saying put it going from 6th to 3rd, and it definitely helps to get the turn in right, and then you can actually keep it in 3rd most of that way, and then you get a better run out. I think we can definitely get under our time. Yeah, it does actually, doesn't it? It is quite good. Adama, good to see you. We just had 2 failed attempts at Nations. Good to see everyone tonight. I appreciate you watching. Hope you've all had a good week. We're trying to get our time down to get a better qualifying. Too deep. Damn. This wouldn't cooperate. Oh dear, was that a Mazda MX-5, was it? Right, we've got one more lap to get it. Well, the RX VGT, that's quite a hard car to drive. Yes, we lost a bit of time there. The stewards are watching. We've got Jonathan and we've got Andrew in here. I enjoyed doing that show last night with them, it was hilarious. Right. All right. It is behind me. The filing cabinet is behind me, but you might not see it when we get to the new house. So we did a 27.1, and we need to be at 26.7. Pretty much. Oh, there we go. Well, we didn't quite manage to beat our time there, but we're almost, if we can just get a proper complete lap, put it all together, then I think we'd have a chance. Now, who is in this one? Pine Box, isn't that a coffin? Sean, you want my filing cabinet? I've got a lovely old two-story one. I'm sure it wouldn't cost much in shipping to get it over to where you are. That I'll sign it for the thing. Yep. Now we've got who we're on 11th. Goodness, that's going to be. Look how close it is. In terms of times, it's virtually nothing in it. that now Pac-Man R33. It's quite, I think it's, to be overall, it's actually a fairly competitive group. I mean, the best there is a 2:26.1, but even it's kind of, there's one guy in a 2:27.3, and then a couple of folk who haven't put times in. Signed filing cabinet. You can have all the junk that's in it, pretty much. Good to see you, Pierre. I think that's the first time tonight we've seen you in the chat. I hope you're well. Thanks very much for watching. It's good to see you. We've got a Pierre in the lobby tonight. Pierre Janvry, who had a big battle with him in the first and second races that I had earlier on. £3,000. Well, we'll need some pretty generous subscribers to get that one, John. Let's so that's a good time, 2:26.1. Well, welcome everyone. If you've just joined us, we're doing Spa in the Group 4s. I'm starting 11th, but hopefully we can make up some places. I've been saying that every race, but so far it's not. Well, I think we've done one or two, but it's getting into quite a good lobbies. I think they're all kind of A's actually, which is quite good. So hopefully the racing will be competitive and fun. Look at all the Peugeots, my goodness me. Oh, someone's already got a penalty. Now he's got a bit of slipstream in front. It's going to be tricky. Oh, come on! He was really slow into the braking there. Didn't mean to do that. Good to see you, Ant. come on. His blocking moves are not helping. Still not getting... Alright, come on, shoot, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, yellow flag, somebody's spun. It's going to be close. Well, he did start ahead of me, to be fair, but we could have done a wee bit better there, but it's a tough one. He is very robust, mind. I mean, he brakes on the apex and all sorts of stuff to kind of keep you behind him. It's because I'm not getting Eau Rouge right. If I can get Eau Rouge properly, then I think I would be far, far faster, and we probably would have been up with the next group, I think. But we should have been a bit quicker. We should definitely have been a bit quicker. Well, we're still within our door number. And now we've done 11 clean races. That's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, he was good, to be fair. I think there were little bits that were slightly questionable, but not too bad. Not too bad. But I've got to get this Eau Rouge right. Because he did, let's see, who did... So he did a lap that was a couple of tenths quicker than me. But yeah, they're tight races, to be fair. There's not an awful lot in it, but we've got to try and get up there a bit. Of course, John, of course I'm quicker doing it like that. So, how have you all guys, all you chaps and girls in the chat, how have you found Spa this week? It's an interesting one, isn't it? It's now become really, I mean, on Monday you could kind of, there was, I think, a chance to make up a bit of time. But now as people have gotten to quite good times, it's a bit harder. But a good intense race is definitely worth it, because that's where you learn. And I know there's areas, I mean, he was quite poor at a number of corners, but then he was very good at Eau Rouge. And if you're good at Eau Rouge, you're going to gain so much up the straight. And that's what I've got to be doing. So, can we improve our time? Right, can we get Oru's right? Because we shouldn't really have to lift. Still think we're a little bit slow there. I went as wide as I could without hitting that cone. That's it. The pink furried ice. Oh, deep, come on. Lost a bit of time there. Come on. See, I have to lift a wee bit, but it's just sliding wide. I think I took too much curb there. Too much on the brakes. 26.9. I don't think we'll be able to complete this lap. I mean, we are getting into the 226s, which at least is something, but we need to really try and beat it. Too much. Well, it's going to change. We're going to see the lobby come through any time now. Right. Well, we're kind of just on that point. I know there's another maybe 3 or 4 tenths in it. I think if I could put the whole lap together, I think we've got a chance, but back in 9th, which is a tricky one. That now the guy who was the French chap is gone. That we've got a French chap in pole position. Now, if you don't mind, I'm afraid I'm going to have to do what I did on Monday and take off my jersey because it's getting quite warm now. Ah, look! Tried to go into the corners on easier and get better exit, use more inside lines also. Okie dokie. I will try that. Give me 2 wee seconds, I'm just going to quickly take the jersey off. Yeah, I think, as you see, I'm maybe driving too much under. Ah, that's funny, Sean. Like puppets. So more inside lines. Okie dokie. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, I think you go in too hot. Watch the top drivers' replays. Yeah, no, I never do that. That's the thing, and I really should do that because they all say watch the replays, and that's how you get the time. That. Close your eyes. Oh, Fentiger Racing was saying good luck. Oh, that was kind of I missed that one. Nice to see them all. Right. So we've got another Frenchman in front of me, but just with a 10th in it. And I would imagine that this will be a lobby where they'll probably expect me to do a bit better. So we're going to try and live up to that. Thanks for all the likes, by the way, it's fantastic. That's great. Can we move up a few places? Because we need to have a really good race. Come on. Let's do this thing. Where is that? That's a Jaguar in front. Nice livery in front. Ah, Suki Kushi, good to see you. Hope you're well. I wish this was a grid start, it'd be kind of crazy. You can imagine the first corner shunts. And we're just in the slipstream. It's pretty close, and there's a guy with a half-second penalty. Oh. That's tricky though, because knowing where you're going to join, and I think the Audi, or the Jaguar, sorry, was just got there at the wrong point. Oh, he's in the Audi behind. Oh no, no, no! Damn it, come on, Shu! Come on, Shu! Because he tried to help me earlier, to be fair. That's annoying. I need to get my racecraft better than that. Come on. Audi's quick bit. That's annoying, because I should have been up in 7th. Oh, the people behind had some interesting runs there. That was unfortunate. We could have maybe been Auto Rogue 1. We should have really been there. But we just got caught out coming up that hill, I think, with the slipstream, with the tow, and we should have been just a bit earlier on the brakes. But it's getting to know those kind of, there's that tiny little bit when you're when you're under tow as to when to brake, how much earlier you need to brake. But yeah, no, there was no penalty, to be fair, and I gave the place back to Tiger Racing because he had helped me. To be fair, he had tried to help. Oh, I got another clean race record. That I don't know what number. Unfortunately, doesn't really show you on that. Oh, 5. You are 5. Sorry, so we should have. Well, I think we'd have struggled to get that, but it's so close, though, isn't it? It's that close to trying to get there. I'll put to there we go. Now, will they answer? Will they come back to me? Oh, that's fine. There we go. Right. Good stuff. Just one misbraking mistake, but I like. Oh, thanks very much, Luca. Yeah, I'm trying to get. I need to work on my racing kind of strategy, the kind of efficacy of how I do it, because I do a lot of time trial, and although we do a lot more races, we've got to try and on the Monday night when it's really, there's a lot of people in and it's the first night, you kind of, if you can get a good time, you can kind of usually make up places. But now as everyone's got a good time, it's so close. But we've got to try and learn and crucially get better. But at least we're still getting clean races, and it's not a penalty fest, which is something, and hopefully we can just fine tune our driving, and then that will help us to get some better results. But we're still, I think, in a relatively reasonable lobby, and I reckon. Look, are you one of the aliens? You can do these incredible times. I really need to start watching how these guys do it. That's the thing. Because you're probably watching me thinking, what on earth am I doing? took that far too tight, far too tight. I'm going to make a much bigger arc there to try and get round. Oh, there's 15 in the chat. It's great to see you all. Come on, you. Come on, too deep. I think this will hopefully be a 27, kind of low 27, ideally. Oh, come on, just sit there again. I don't know what happened to my brakes. Right. I will read that comment in a wee second. Okay. So I'm lifting off mid-corner. We brake a little bit earlier and then accelerate quicker. Okie doke. Absolutely, no, absolutely I will. Ah, well, there's a 227. Yep, I didn't lift that time. a slightly better line. Thank you, Luca. Let's Lupi, good to see you. Hope you well. Come on. Okay. Right, we need to stop making all these mistakes. Whew. Here we are. So, did a 2:27, but I reckon a 2:26.5 is possible. That so, yeah, constantly lifting off throttle mid corner. Just do it a bit earlier and accelerate quicker. So just lift off a bit earlier and then accelerate a bit. Yeah, okie doke. Got to try and remember that. Now, where will we end up this time? Still in 7th. With a lot of the guys who are there, were there before. Was it Panda 40? Oh, no, it was a different one who was in it. I'm surprised if folk are in the TT. That must be quite a difficult car to drive here because of all the kind of long, difficult corners, and the understeer in the Audi must be something. At least the Peugeot does definitely handle it a lot better. That, yeah. So, who of you all did well last night? At the was it manufacturers last night? It was at Brazil, wasn't it? Was it Group 3 at Brazil last night, or was it a different one? No, I think it was Group 3, wasn't it? Was it Group 3 at Brazil? That who's been winning races and getting podiums, getting their FIA campaign off to a good start. Now, make sure we're all good there. Ah, you finished P9 in top split. Wow, that's pretty good going. Yeah, that's. I would like to try it one time. I did one race last year, just when I had the chance to do it on a Saturday night. But my Wednesdays are usually quite busy. But I'm hoping that I'll get a chance just to see what it's like, because it's a real, getting the right kind of combinations, getting the strategy right. And I did it a few years ago when I first got my rig, and I remember I started like 20th. I'd literally just never done it before, turned up, and in the end I ended up 10th. So, and then I've once done one when I started 10th and I finished 5th, and I could have been 3rd except for a wee punt. But yeah, so no, I mean, I think they say if you do well at FIA, it can really put up your driver rating and your sportsman rating. So we should definitely, if I can get a chance, I would like to have a go. I mean, Group 4 I do like. I quite like Group 3, and I quite like some of the road cars, like the really kind of like the Golf GTIs and the kind of quite basic stuff. I love also the single seaters. I quite like the Red Bull Juniors. I think they're quite fun. I would love like a kind of Formula 4 class or something like that, or a Formula 3 class like they have on Assetto Corsa. Like the Tatius. I love that car. It's great fun. Right, can we make up some places here? Some people using the Scirocco. Oh no. See, you can ride that curb a little bit on the left-hand bend, and it's not too bad. That was better. I didn't lift. Kept it going. Yeah, exactly. Top 5. Come on, we can do it. need to master my line there. Oh, a bit of argy-bargy. Up into 6. He's got the Herbie livery in front. To lift a wee bit. Come on. Gonna be close here. Come on, we've got to do something. Got to make a few places. Come on, why no brakes, man? Damn, come on. Come on, you. Ah, Marison, good to see you. So I hope that's how you pronounce your name. Oh, come on. Oh, up into third. Hey! Oh, not too bad, eh? Not too bad. That was a bit better. That was a lot better. I just thought, because that guy in the Scirocco was really quite dodgy. I mean, he was bashing people about all over the place. And when he hit the Jaguar, I thought, uh-oh, and then that was good timing. We were just close enough to pick up on some places there, because I thought we'd be struggling to keep fifth, because the guy in the TT was good. Panda 44 was good. That Midnight Gamer, it's good to see everyone. Oh, thanks for your lovely comments. But we finally got a good podium. It did say we should have won that race. We should have been won, but at least we... And it's still saying we had a clean race, and yet the Audi was virtually pushing me up the hill. But if I get to 15, that will be that's the third record, isn't it? That's the third bit, so we might get something for that. But at least we're getting some experience. At least we're kind of... But it's mainly because, I mean, our lap times were crap. But that's because we were right in the middle of it all. But oh, thanks very much, Luca, and that definitely worked because we got up there. And Adam is saying, I just went for some manufacturers practice, some of which I had a modest start yesterday, finishing in the middle of the grid amongst a tough A group. Well, that's pretty good though. That's pretty good going. No. In fact, I think I might save that replay. Your checklist cleared. Are you saying that motorsport stewards are biased? That or can be bought for a price? That well, the only Porsche. Because that takes quite a bit of getting used to, doesn't it? To kind of... That's a tough one to drive. I know that Mike Rogers Racing, I think he's doing an Assetto Corsa race tonight, isn't he? He was doing a big race. But I have to say I'm enjoying this because at least it's close, you know, and you feel like you've got a chance and there's just a little bit in it. And if you can get a little bit faster every time and learning how to kind of do, definitely, as Luca was saying, it's I brake too late, so I've got to try and brake a bit earlier and accelerate out better. Did you do any money? I didn't actually, only because the Wednesdays are quite... I'm kind of stuck for a Wednesday night time-wise. I can't quite get the time I need to do manufacturers, but I will. I'm going to try either manufacturers or one of the FIAs, the other FIA one that they do, because I would quite like to have another go and see what it's like, just to have some fun really, and hopefully get some good results. I'm not trying to get into the top. Kind of, into the top sessions or top splits yet. Need to do a lot of practice. I would like to. My aim is to get to A+. So it's a long way to go, but I think if we can get to A+, then I think we would be getting towards the kind of maximum, I think, of realistically of what we can do. But well, I need to start watching more replays and also maybe getting some tuition. We'll see. I think, yeah, good night, yeah, I think that would... Good goal to have. I certainly thought we could definitely, I've done a 2:26.7, so we can definitely... Oh, fantastic. That's pretty good. Can still do Eau Rouge a bit better. Well, that's very good then. Ah, Max, good to see you. Don't get caught at work. See, I think I could probably get a better exit. I'm holding off a little bit to try and, because I'm not sure. I don't think I'm taking the best line there. Yeah, I could definitely go a bit quicker. I didn't lift that time. Hey, I'm using the Peugeot. Yeah, using the Peugeot. I find it's quite a nice car here. Oh, too wide, come on. Come on. Because we are a few tenths up there. I think we could have been about half a second. We're almost exactly where we were before. We definitely need to get... We can definitely do a lot more because we're just losing in different parts and it's just making all the difference. There's maybe one or two corners that we're struggling to get the grip. You know, we're just either too much power. That one is at the corner with no name. We definitely lost a bit of time there. We weren't too bad on the exit of it, but we lost a bit going in. So we've definitely, as you say, I think there is a 126.4 in there, but got to definitely try and put it together. I think you're a good driver, enough to turn off that blinking brake, or are you still used to it? It's a funny one, isn't it? Because sometimes it's helpful and sometimes it isn't. Yeah, I should probably really try not to do it, isn't it? And then use the curbs and maybe the line a bit more to kind of, or get an idea.
Yeah, when I get my new setup, when I'm about to go into a new place in the next week or two, and my screen's going to be not an awful lot nearer. So I'm hoping that might just help me a little bit with the way it all works. And I'll soon start to stream as well using Streamlabs rather than the PS4 itself, using that version, and that means that my whole screen is taken up with the actual track and things. So I'm hoping that that will give me just a slightly better kind of not only the angle, but just maybe a slightly better driving position, you could say, because I think my screen is probably about a metre away from me at the moment, and I know a lot of drivers tend to have it a lot closer so they can see it. It's a 40-inch screen, but if you're not doing well enough, blame your technology. Now, let's see. All right, Nicola Bilton, where are we? We're in 14th. I thought we were on the top 10 there. There we go. Oh, Dead-Eyed Del Boy's in this one. Oh, that's good. Yeah, we were delayed a little bit, but we're hoping now that we can that we'll be able to do it this week. That's the plan. There we are. There we go. So we finally got into a... oh, we've moved up a place, have we? Yeah, we have. A few people have left. But yeah, so I need to... Because I will be getting, hopefully, a new gaming PC. Or being able to sort that one out. And then that one... That will definitely help to get a better focus on the streaming and get that sorted. And hopefully we can do quite a lot. And enjoy it. And... make a better quality of stream and have a few more options as well as the channel is growing, which is fantastic. So I'm looking forward to getting all of that sorted out. See, look, there's nothing in it. If I could get a 22.4, that would have been, or 26.4, that would have been right up there. Probably time blinking is in the real breaking points on the track. Yeah. Yeah, that might well be the case actually, Luca. Yeah, but the real improvements is in the real breaking points on the track. Okie doke. I will bear that in mind. Yeah, I think because I'm having to peer at the track quite a bit. You know, it's too far away. I like that. Benson Mutton is in 10th. Well, that's a good name. Alright, yeah, that's right, isn't it? That's the thing. Oh, some banging wheels up ahead, slowing each other down a bit. Oh, sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Well, up to 10th. There's 18 watching. Great to see everyone. It's beginning to get exciting. Right. Can we make up some time on Benson Mutton in front? Just a little bit out of slipstream. Can we make it up as we come down into the chicane? Took a tenth off him there, 2:27. Still just about 1.5 seconds. Can we do something here? Catching little by little, 10th by 10th. Oh, 26.8. That's not too bad. Well, we moved up a couple of places and avoided a penalty. Oh, so FS Turbo in the race as well. And here too, we're both following the Scottish GT contingent. Yeah, it's not too bad actually, isn't it? It's quite... So, our 10th and another clean race. If we get one more, we should hopefully equal the target, which is not too bad. Can we do... I've never done 15 clean races, ever. I've never been anywhere near it. No, still great. Delboy in third was in your race. So I'm seeing you guys in the same lobby. Looking back at my practice replay, and the number of times I was mere millimeters from the wall was astonishing. Yeah, it's a fine. I've never been. I mean, even it was on Monday that I actually managed to get. I think was it 7 that you need to get, or 6 or 7. I'll put that as a replay because that's quite a good one. Yeah, I know. It's target is 114. Now is Thingy still in it? Actually, is he still in the? Oh, is it still in the? Oh yeah, it's still in there. There we go. Dragon Trail Seaside. Yeah, that's the. Yeah, well, that's quite good. That's quite good. I mean, it's so close, and all it takes is one corner. I mean, there you had it. They both went. They had a wee bit of a clatter, and he went wide, and we were kind of brushing. But I think pretty much the chance to go through there and at least try it. But see, this shows you if you can get the time down a bit, we've definitely we could be right up there. You know, I think we'd be a lot closer, and then you've not got that problem that. Dragon Trail Seaside. That's a tricky. Last week's race was it was awful for me. I think I had 2 races and they were both disasters. That I just couldn't. I wasn't so bad on time trial, although I was a good bit off the pace, but just couldn't do it in the races for whatever reason. I've been all right at Group 4 at Dragon Trail Seaside, but Group 3. It's getting that chicane. Oh, it's so close, and if you get it wrong, it really unsettles the car. And then also the big hairpin at the end of the straight, kind of midway through. That could be quite a thing. Right. Well, we've just been going for 2 hours now, and we're still exactly in the same position. But I wonder actually what our DR and SR might be, because I think the last few races we've not done too badly. We've been able to get up a little bit further up, so hopefully. Now, can we manage to get a quicker lap? Come on, I'm sure we can. All right. Second manufactured round is Group 4. I might have to try that. Yeah, I'm still struggling with that. Need to get a bit quicker through Eau Rouge. This corner sorted. Feels a little bit quicker. Still the same, man. I'm still hitting that curb, and the car seems to not like that curb at all over the left, and it really kind of shakes it. Oh, we're a wee bit quicker. We're still on a 27. Oh, come on. We're about 4/10 ahead. We could have done a 2:26.6, I reckon, with that. Just that little bit of braking. I could almost tell I was just, you know, when you just not quite enough, as soon as you're almost halfway into the braking point and you realise, yeah, I'm going in. Yeah, the pressure. You know. Oh, we're fourth in this one, that's not too bad. Oh, now that was that one in the Scirocco that was quite crazy the last time. So that could be interesting. Yeah. That could be interesting. We've got Panda 44 in the TT, a fraction behind. Yeah, I knew I just put more of the lap together as well, but we'll get there, we'll get there. Definitely shows this time in it. I think because if we just even maintained that and done it cleanly, I think there was at least 4/10, maybe even an extra tenth, and that would have got us a 2:26.5, and if we'd done that, we would have been on second place. That got to try and perform sometimes, though. So we're gradually getting a bit further up, kind of at least. So I've actually forgotten what the race on race A is. Is that the Porsche 911, isn't it? Porsche 911 at Fuji. It just didn't. I didn't fancy that. Ah, John, good to see you. I hope you're well. Try and perform sometimes. My wife often says that to me. Oh, poor thing. Well, we're well. We did have a podium. To be fair, we've had a podium, but we've had a mix. We've been right at the back, but then we've made up a few places. But it's really tight actually. I mean, you can see with some of these times where we started on a 2:26.739 tonight, and we've not really been able to get quicker. But I think there is another couple of tenths in that or more, and everyone's been giving us great advice, especially Luca and others. Yeah, because you didn't improve the qualifier, you have to finish second now. Okay. All right. So is Del Boy starting fourth as well? Oh well, pressure's on, eh? And you know how good I am under pressure. That. You certainly do, Sean. Right. Now in the last race we beat the Scirocco, so can we do it again? Please start on the straight. Thank you. We'll do our best. May the fourth be with you. Oh, that was a bit naughty. Come on. That was really naughty. No need for that. No need for that. That was really bad. I mean, he went wide and he came right back across me. That was bad. That was really poor. Really poor. He should, that, I mean... Oh no, no. Come on, Hugh, come on. Oh, come on, gotta do better. Oh, Oh, come on. That's so annoying. Really terrible driving by that blooming Scirocco. Come on. They all just bash you though. I mean, not that they just kind of, as if to say, you know, but that guy in third should be really... Yeah, that's true. Well, at least we've got a bit of space between me and the one behind. There we are. That's annoying. That guy and that guy. This will not be the... Now, where did he ended up? Fourth. And no penalty, but it was, I mean, he went wide, and then he came right back across me, and then we touched. But at the end of the day, that, I mean, you know, I was clearly there, and that's bad. And look, we lost, we would have been 15 clean races, and the bugger took me out like that. And then deliberate lunge, that's not on, that's bad, you know. Yeah, because it totally took me out. He's left anyway before he's seen it. Yeah, that was a... Right, we've got to get our time down so we can beat this guy once and for all and show him who's boss. Because that kind of lunging, you should be able to kick folk like that off, because he's been doing that all night. Every time I've seen him doing stuff. And it's crazy. You can't just crash and bash them off and then expect to get away with it. I mean, that's pretty poor. Right, we are going to get our time sorted out. Because he's only a fraction ahead. By an absolute fraction. So, I hope everyone's enjoying it. It's great to have you all in the chat. They're so intense, the races. I've got to concentrate the whole time. But I know we've had... Oh, we're well into the 20s for the likes and things, which is fantastic. So thank you very much. Yeah, didn't even get a penalty. Oh wait, it's GT Sport. I mean, when it's a deliberate lunge like that, you know, mid-race for no good reason, and you know, and then the thing is, if he weaves about, he just slows everybody down. He slows himself down, which doesn't help, you know. That. Got a stream to get that 2:26.4. It's great because you're racing and not talking. We've got 20 in the stream, which is brilliant. Welcome to everyone who's just joined us, or if you've been with us for the whole night. Welcome to Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. Don't worry, Sean. I don't bear grudges. What would be amazing if you guys could share out the stream, that would be fantastic. .27.1. Come on, we can do better. 26. Ah! Oh, come on, shoo, we're so close. So close. I think we took a thousandth of it, 2,000ths of it. Whew, my goodness. But it's just, yeah, in that chicane there's definitely time, because it went right up to like 5 or 6 tenths, and I thought, oh yeah, we're just about there. But we're still struggling. I'm going to work on that time. Only 3 tenths to go. Yeah, it's in there. I think a lot of it's in Eau Rouge, that's for sure. So I'm going to be really wide, and because the problem is, I can take it here, but the car really bounces off that curb on the left. Yeah, definitely. There's definitely another, yeah. But we're getting there. We're getting there, and I appreciate everyone's encouragement and support, because we were so. I mean, at least we did beat it by a tiny amount, but we're still. That means that guy's probably still going to be right there. But it's funny because at the door number on the last race, I was supposed to be first, and I kind of think if I'd been able to get past that guy, we may have made a bit of progress, because he's not that, you know, he does obviously swerve about quite a bit. That there's a 2:25 in there somewhere. Well, hopefully that would be amazing. I know that GT Rebecca did a 25.8. Yeah, well, yeah. At one point you were 7 tenths in front. I know that would have been incredible. I mean, that would have been, we would have been on a, yeah, we would have been basically on a 4 by that point, wouldn't we? Because we'd done a 27.1, so we would have done. Now, is the same chap there? Oh, Deadeye Del Boy's in this one. He's second. That now I must go and have a quick 2-second bathroom break. Yeah, well, it's on. Yeah, as I said before, it's definitely there. No, thanks, Hail Espoo. That give me 2 wee seconds. Grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee. Actually, how much time have I got? Oh, actually, I don't think I've got enough time. Actually, I'll have to wait till the next one. I thought I might have enough time, but I think we're struggling with a minute. Don't want to leave it too late. That we will get there. We will sort it. Well, it must be quite a good. Well, actually, look, there's an A plus. Disco Balls is an A plus, and then it's all A's, so that's quite good. That and again, it's next to nothing in it. When you look at that, absolutely nothing in it. It's a. I'm sure I've seen that Adrige 1 before in there, but oh, it's been good racing tonight. Apart from that last race, when the guy in the Scirocco, we've actually had a fairly clean run. Well, we're up to 14 clean races. Ugh. I knew it's always the case, isn't it, on the 15th? Goodness me, that. But I think we've got a chance to get probably at least this race and another one. Or bring this. I'll have to have a quick break after the next one. After this one. Now we're 12th. So that chap in the BMW and the M3. By the way, we had over 200 views of our last live stream on Monday, which was fantastic. So thanks for everyone for all your support. Oh, fantastic. 30 lights. Thanks very much, Nipperdog. Good to see you. Hope you're enjoying the stream. You were lurking. Oh, there's lots of... Gonna be some argy-bargy down here, I think. Annoying thing is he's just too close. Oh no, come on. Come on, that was a bit much. I need to get in front of this group because just that little bit too much. I was too close to him, and just couldn't get my markers. Somebody got a penalty for that. Mind you, the BMW guy was, I mean, he was bashing into quite a few folk there. Yeah. Can I get a bit of tow here? Oh, I got 11th in the end. I don't know if I was... That was a bit of an unfortunate penalty with that one. But where did Deadeye Delboy finished 4th? Yeah, that was a tough one because they're weaving about and it's just... I couldn't get my markers right. Well, I finished 11th and my number was 16th. That's not... Well, you have... Okay, a couple of races that are not quite as good, but they need to be a bit better. Right, I must very, very quickly... Let me just sort this one out. Right, give me two minutes. I just must go to the bathroom. Get yourself a cup of tea or a soft drink or a water, and I'll be right back. Right. There we go. Thank you for bearing
With me. Oops. Hang on a wee second. Now I'll put that back. The controller has fallen.
go. Working again. So I'll put that there. That should be fine. Exactly, I'm back. Ah, Dockinator. Hope you're well. Any Le Mans? I haven't done Le Mans, to be fair. Group 1 is not one of my strong points. You might be wondering what strong point do I have, but Group 1 is... I haven't really tried that, to be fair. As Hill Espoo, need to get some sleep now. Great stream, thanks. See you next time. Yes, thanks very much for joining us tonight. It's always good to have everybody with us. Thank you. And Erditz says, I'm back in the room. That's it. Okay. Now, right. Definitely got time. It's only just gone 11 o'clock. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. We will have done, not far off, 9 races tonight. And can we get our time down? Eh? That's the key. Oh, I think I've got an itchy nose. There must be something set me off a wee bit. Right. We are going to get this time. Now, it just shows you at one point we were... Yeah, I did try the McLaren. That was the first car I did, and it was, I mean, there's no doubt it's a bit more stable, but I just wasn't very fast in it. I was a good bit down, and then when somebody recommended, it was Rebecca recommended using the Peugeot, I was immediately a lot quicker into the low 27s. So I've kind of stuck with what I know to try and kind of get it perfected. Right. Well, the Aston is quick. Now that's a car I've not tried round here, to be fair. To lift off a little bit there. So I've got to work on my line. Best is the Mazda. Oh, 26.9 for our first lap. Can we beat that? Come on. That was better. I'm currently in the south east of Scotland, just near the border. Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. That is a good question. What routine would you have on your wheel set on? I would need to check in the settings. I think they're fairly standard, to be honest. I know when I set a Corsa, I've brought it right down just to try and make them a bit more responsive, because I found myself doing loads of lock to try and get the cars around the corner, and it didn't feel a bit right. Alright, you're in Aberdeenshire, but been in Fife the last 2 years. Well, I'm just near Duns in the Scottish borders. Jim Clark country. But, yep, it's good. It's a nice place indeed. Oh, look who's in front of us. Look who's in front of us. BTS VLJ, Scirocco. Oh. Well. My goodness me. Your wife is for Glasgow. Aye, yep, that's where mine is from too. Starting in PST, yes, that's right, yep, 6, isn't it? That's it. Aye, haven't seen Steve doing a live stream for ages. That, I don't know who was streaming tonight, apart from Deadeye Delboy. That, yeah, could be a survival race, this one, yep. There's nothing in it. I've got to get my time better, because I would have been second or third on the grid if I could get a 26.4. You know, that's the difference. I've only got a G29, so that's my. Yeah, so yeah, the karting races, yeah. But he normally would do a stream on a Monday night and things like that, but he hasn't done so many recently, isn't it? That's the... Right. So, I'll definitely do this one, and possibly one more. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, it's horrible, and you think it should never be like that in a racing game. You know, the locks are quite short in yeah, no, I just got the basic G29. Yeah, I can't believe it's over 3 years old. Nearly 3.5 actually, this one. Springburn. Oh yeah, Springburn. I know the Fiat dealer, and there's a KFC up there. Yeah, that's I've been up there a few times for KFCs. Oh yes, there's a decent KFC up there. I know all the areas by whether or not there's a KFC there. Yeah, it's about 4 degrees earlier on. Is there a KFC in Bishop Briggs? Let me check the app. Ah, Paul, good to see you. You're just coming for the excitement now. Look at that. Idiot. Weaving, breaking on the apex. Oh, don't worry, Max, it's no problem. Sorry, my wheel wasn't locked down there. I forgot to lock it in place. Hey! Got my own back for that one. Oh, he gave me a bugger, he gave me a 3-second penalty. That was a bit... I mean, he had bashed me to bits the other time. Ah, well, still... It was worth it. I thought it was going to be a top 5, and he gave me a 3-second penalty, and yet he'd been bashing me about and getting nothing. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, because he'd been bashing me all over the place. Yeah, all over the place, and getting away with it. So I just touch him on the brake, which is what he did. And to me, he totally ruined my race, and, you know, and I get the bloody penalty as usual. But, well, he deserved it, because he's an asshole. I mean, his driving is absolutely horrendous, you know. ROFL. Goodness knows what that means. Is he still in there, is he? No, he's gone. Oh well. But I mean, the thing is, he keeps weaving and blatantly trying to just take me off, and then gets nothing for it. So if he's going to do that, then oops. Then people are eventually... It's like Tisney. After 3 strikes, you've had enough. You know, so I'm not being there just to be bashed around by someone like that. Oh, I've got one of those now. Yeah, penalties are fun for sure. Hang on, I'll back up for another one. There we are. I've done 217 miles tonight. That is quite a thing. Well, I mean, he pushed me right off in the last race and ruined my race by a long way. I went from like 4th to 7th, so it's only fair. I mean, if they keep doing that, and he just weaves about and then just deliberately tries to bash you, then eventually enough's enough, like. Right, one more go to get our time down and to have a good race to finish with. But I appreciate everyone who's been watching. It's been great to have you on board tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the racing. Tell me, how would you have reacted to all of that? Would you have been able to keep your head and just let them go? Or eventually, do you think eventually you have to just do something? You can't just let them continually get away with it. Right. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Punched on the end of the nose, aye. Nice to see you, Nipperdog. You take care. Thanks very much. Yeah. Oh, that'd be great to get to 500. That would be something. Great to see everyone. Have a nice night, Nipperdog. Desperate to try and get this time down, come on. By a little bit, a fraction. Ah, come on. Come on. Ah, that's that one. Blowing. Ah, that's annoying. I'll need to practice this. I'll really need to go and get some practice and see what we can do, because we have to get the time down. Well, 2 minutes or so, and then we will get into the lobby. Coming up for 11:30. This will be our 10th race tonight. The last 2 or 3 have not been as good as the first 7, that's for sure. It's been an interesting night of ups and downs, but in the most part, to be fair, it's been reasonable. Now, the key thing's going to be is, are we going to be in the same lobby again with that chap in the Scirocco? I have a feeling we might be, because he's been in quite a few, at least 3 or 4 tonight. Let's see. Quite interesting though that they're starting to use medium tyres on these races, because for a long time it was on the hard tyre, wasn't it? That's what they seem to use all the time. You wonder eventually will they start using the soft tyre, because that will give us even more grip, but we will see. I've never had a chance to see this circuit at slow speed before, but I had to abandon that lap because it wasn't going to happen. So as Luca was saying earlier, going to brake that little bit earlier, and that will help us and then accelerate out quicker, and that will give us a better lap. Yeah, I think definitely, because the hard tyre was never a nice tyre. It had very little grip, wasn't it? It was not a great tyre to drive. Yeah, the super soft, that would be quite fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, it is a bit more interesting when you've got that kind of grip. You can exploit it a bit more. The annoying thing is when I punted that other guy at the very end, I didn't go into him that hard. He didn't actually. I mean, the way that he punted me, I went off way wide. But in that one, I thought he would have gone well off, and that would have been the end of it. But we'll have to see. So they say no penalties, but we got one. We've tested it for sure. We have tested it. So, preparing to match. Oh, we had 349 comments and 34 likes, which is brilliant. Thank you everyone for
supporting the show and the channel. It's very, very kind of you to do so. It's giving us quite a bit of time here to match. They must be waiting for people to finish laps and things. It's a big crowd. You can hear them cheering away. And the race hasn't even started. Right. Now. Yes! Ha ha ha! The Scirocco is in 4th this time. Oh my. So, what do you think's going to happen? What do you think is going to be the outcome here? Can we keep our A rating? See, we're supposed to be probably right up at the top of this. That we'll have to see. Now, 5th might be slightly easier because when you're further down, you're kind of right on the chicane, which is not helpful. Top 4. Now, hopefully we can beat BTSV. Hopefully he'll get suckered into something else. And that will be that. Thanks very much, Max Turbo. What? Take him out. We've been disconnected. That's strange. That's very strange. Why, that's a bit of an unexpected one. That's very strange. You should advertise your streams in my Discord too. You might get some. Alright, yeah, no, I'll need to do that actually, that's true. Yeah, I'll need to yeah, because I can copy it and put it in. Yeah, and they must have all gathered against me. Yeah, exactly. Time to exactly. Good idea. Just quickly go in for qualifying. This gives us, and then one last race. Yeah, exactly. Currently, DR is at 32.233. That's not too bad then. Not too bad. Right. Meant to be. It was meant to be. I haven't been disconnected from a race for years. And I have a good fibre optic connection here, so... Right, we are going to get a 26.4. If you guys can just keep me briefed on the timing so that we don't miss the lobby. Yeah, it's a strange one because I do have a very good connection, so maybe GT Sport didn't want us to race with that other chap. All right.
Yeah. It's quite a slow lap, actually. Yes, 26.5. That's a wee bit better. Yep. Good to see you, Mike. Just cut that a wee bit too much. Great to see everyone. Hope you've all had a good night of racing and watching the streams or taking part in GT Sport races. We're just trying to get our time down a little bit here. Cream crackered. Ah, gone wide again. Definitely in there, we can get that 26.4 in just over half a tenth. I'm doing well, thanks Mike. How did your Assetto Corsa race go? In fact, what I'll do is here, I'll go into the other lobby because I reckon I should be able to get into that one now. Right, well that's a wee bit better. Yeah, that's the best it reckons I could do. Oh, we've beaten Sophie by a little bit. Okay, let's get into the lobby for our last race of the night. Hopefully it will work. What a night it's been. But I'm quite pleased overall with that. Finally we got that time down, and I say I think there's definitely a bit more in there. Maybe even another couple of tenths if we could really put it together. So as you say, hopefully we should be ahead of the other chap if he's still in the lobby. Oh, thanks very much, Luca. That's very kind. Yeah, we've done. It was a wee while ago. In fact, I mean, nearly 2 years ago that we did the interview with Key. That yeah, no, it was good fun doing it, and obviously we've done quite a few with Super GT. They're great fun to do. I'm hoping to get David Perel and Josh Martin very soon as well. They're going to do a kind of a double. We're going to do a double interview, and they're going to talk about all the new SimGrid stuff that's been happening. So I'm really looking forward to that. Because I've had David Perel now on a few times, and Josh, and they're really good. Of course, they do an awful lot of work together. So yeah, I'll definitely be getting them. And then of course we've got Sean, who's still, I'm sure, lurking in there in the chat. We're going to get Sean on, so be prepared, everyone, for that. Yeah, no, and there's plenty more to come. Once I've moved house and got all that sorted, I'll be able to open up my calendar, and we'll get more people on. We've also got contacted VHS or VSH Leia, who's a Twitch streamer, who's very, very quick. So I think she's pretty much up for coming on as well. So that'll be good. And I'm going to get John Cleland, who was a double British touring car champion. That's my goal, to get him on the show very soon as well. Legendary Scott, wife of the devils he spawned. Oh, that's something. Well, I tell you what, you'll be glad you're not in this room here, because it's getting pretty warm and sweaty. Yeah. I can see why sometimes some of these drivers wear vests, but you wouldn't want to see me wearing a vest. A hairy man in that would not be, I think, more off-putting than good. You think I was in some kind of tropical island with no air conditioning? Yeah, that's it. Don't worry, I won't do that again. So only take my jersey. But, there's a very funny picture of, and it's a kind of Scottish one, of the Sean Hub content for sure. That's great. That's very funny. It's
in Scotland they take a picture of this old lady, right, and she's wearing this big coat, and it's a very hot sunny day, very hot summer's day in Glasgow, and I think it was I believe it was on a camera shot or something, and she took her coat off, and everyone was saying, "My goodness, what's going to happen?" And she had another coat on underneath, and it was like 30 degrees outside, and everyone's, you know, kind of in their t-shirts and everything, and this old lady has this huge coat and then takes it off, and there's another coat underneath, and keeps that one on. That is Scottish life for you. When it's a summer's day, but people come out in their duffel coats just in case the weather's going to change. I've had a few of those in my time, and you think it's going to. I remember going up to Knockhill about 3 years ago for the touring cars, and it was lovely, absolutely beautiful in the morning, sunny day, really hot. In fact, people were burning. I had to put sun lotion on, and by lunchtime we actually had snow, and this was in August, and it started to snow just briefly, and then it absolutely cooled down, and we were freezing. If I had to buy a jersey and a jacket just to try and keep me warm, it was so cold. So when you go to Knockhill, because it's in Fife and it's right in the hills, the weather can literally change to a winter's day even in the summertime. But it's rare I've been to Knockhill on a day when it hasn't rained or it's not cold. But it's quite a fun circuit though. Yep, well, there's the Spa karting circuit. I'm sure that Super GT has raced on that. It's supposed to be quite a good circuit. But, so has anyone got anything exciting on for the weekend? Any big plans? Any special racing? In Scotland, if it's above 15 degrees, it counts as roasting weather, yeah. I know, you're in your shorts. Shorts and the lightest t-shirt you've got. But, yep. I remember coming back from Indonesia, way back at the Millennium. I'd been out there on holiday, and it was 40 degrees in Bali when we left. And we stopped, I think it was in Abu Dhabi. I think it was Singapore, and then Abu Dhabi, and then it was London, and then back to Edinburgh. And every time we stopped, it just got colder and colder. It was like 25 in Singapore, 20 degrees in Abu Dhabi, and by the time we got to London it was like 12, and then in Edinburgh it was like 7, and it was so cold. And you're used to 40 degree heat, and you come out to a crisp east wind in Edinburgh at the airport, and oh my goodness, it wakes you up. You'll be skipping nations, so it'll be just more manufacturer practice. Yeah. No, that'll be. I might see if people are streaming it, and if I get a chance to watch it, then I'll see what I can do. Tomorrow I'm doing open lobby. Alright, it's your birthday. Oh well, congratulations, it's almost midnight, so happy birthday in advance to you, Luca. You'll have to send us an email for your stream, or feel free to put a link in. I mean, I'm always open to all you guys putting your links in for your streams as well, because you're all part of the team. It's all part of the community. I don't mind at all. So feel free to do that if you want. Crisp winds and sideways rain, nothing is better. Yeah. Aye. Expect that's when you get it. That's in June and July. And it's feels like about -4. Arguing about Harry Potter here at work. I never liked it. I could not get into Harry Potter at all. I remember watching the first one, and I went with my mum to the cinema. This was obviously back in the early 2000s, and I wondered why I kind of looked at them. It was a packed audience, and it was just at the same time as a lot of the Lord of the Rings movies, and we'd really kind of liked those movies. And then we tried the Harry Potter, and we just couldn't get anywhere. I just didn't gel with it, you know. Oh, here we are. Oh yeah, we're third on the grid, and we're ahead of the Scirocco. He's just 2 places behind. Now this time, will it actually keep me long enough so we can have a race? Zulu Gaming's good to see you. How the roads? Hitting you, brother. Not too bad at all. We've had some ups and some downs, but we finally got our time a bit closer to the top, so that's a bit better. Yeah, we'd all wish happy birthday to Luca. He's about to get his birthday in about 10 minutes or less. Just under that.
But no, we've had a great night. I think I started streaming actually about 8:30, so we done 3.5 hours. And no, it's been fantastic. And we're up to 34 likes. If you've not already given us a like, and if you're enjoying the show, it would be great to hit that like button. And Paul, I'll make sure I put my links into your Discord as well. If it's just, tell me if it's the general one or ones I need to put it into, and I'll do that. Yeah, I've been racing against all of these, basically everybody in this lobby for a good while tonight. But this will be our 12th or even 13th race here at Belgium. This is when you find out how old we all are. I'm 45, soon to be 46. On 26 on Saturday. All right, and that's the stream will be over at midnight, so we can celebrate on the moment. Yeah. Oh, it's on. Oh well, that's the. Right. Okay. Let's see what we can achieve from 3rd place on the grid. Ah, did I, Del Boy? Yeah, it's been going really well. You did well in your races. You did very well in your races. Yeah, you have to win as a... Okay, I'll do my best. GT Gold Junkie is in front. 3 Brits at the front. Will it be like that at the end? Yeah, you were racing well up there. Did I, Del Boy? You had a good... Great to see everyone tonight. Up to 20 in the stream. catching a little bit. Pretty close. He's probably going to go for it. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ah, I can't reach. I had to watch my TV was going to go off. Oh, that was close. That was close. I couldn't believe that my TV remote was saying it was going to turn itself off. I'm going to go and take care of some stuff. First, I'm trying to write my series when I get chances like this. Yeah. Oh, well, look, thanks very much, Max Turbo. Oh, thanks, Zulu Gaming as well. Awesome overtaking position too. At least we managed to get that one back. It was, at least, I mean, and he gave me a wee bit of space, to be fair. That wasn't too bad actually. That was I want to say thanks because that was a good. Oh, we were, yeah, and we got a clean race. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. It's all because at the end there, because I mean it was pretty close. That and then when my TV said it was going to switch itself off, I thought, wrong timing. See you later, Max. You take care. No, I better. Oh well. Who was the guy? GT Gold Junkie. No, I don't know if he's still in there, but oh, he's left already. Right, there we go. Well, I'm going to end the stream on that note, but everyone take care, have a fantastic end to the week and a great weekend. Thank you very much for watching. We should hopefully be back on Monday, but I might do my stream during the day on Monday, so watch out for Twitter links or for YouTube links coming through. Have a brilliant weekend and a great next week if I don't see you on Monday, and hopefully by the next time you see me I will have moved house and it will be in a new little room, which should be fun. So take care everyone, and drive fast and try not to crash, and if you do, just like we did, we almost won at the first corner. Bye just now.